Hi, my name is Lina, and this is my thematic sharing. So, I'm going to be talking about the future of capitalism, a book written by the economist Paul Collier. This book deals with the crisis of modern capitalism and shares some ideas of how to deal with them. So, for him, capitalism must have a future because that is the only system, under his view, that kind of works, mainly because you decentralize decisions as opposed to other systems where you just give a lot of power to just one person. So he said also, however, he believes in capitalism. You just not can leave the market to self-regulate because this can lead to a large deviation. That is why he shares some ideas to address those deviation in his book. So in this book, he focused his attention on the last unresolved derailment of capitalism, which began with two very vicious social divisions that have happened in most major Western countries. And that is the spatial division between booming metropolis and provincial towns and cities, thriving, of course, the cities versus the provinces, and like kind of dividing wealthy versus developing countries. The second is about the class division. And this class division is not only about wealthy people and maybe social status, but it's much more about education. So the highly skilled elite versus the less educated people. So these both result in increasing of migration and increase in the inequality, and of course some other uncovered needs. So, and those uncovered needs come with a lot of anxieties, and those anxieties trigger things like the ones we have seen lately, basically a state of disorder. That is actually the book is The Future of Capitalism Facing the New Anxieties. So to overcome those anxieties, he proposed mainly to return to communitarian values, which is really interesting, like communitarian norms based on reciprocal obligation. This is not only about changing laws, but changing the way we think and like reestablishing moral foundations. He also proposed changing corporate laws to curb shareholders' capitalism and transferring those funds to innovative rural economic development. So, like development programs. So, the development does not take part just in few cities, in few places, but it spreads in a more uniform way. Mm, he also proposed the creation or expansion of community development centers to work with the low income, single parents, or distressed families. So, like to meet those basic needs, which only lead to greater inequality. So all these ideas are similarly scaled up in developing countries and even in a family level. So this is in general term what the book is about, even if the author left some relevant points out of the book or overlooked. It's an interesting reading to evaluate our view or our own belief or of morality and obligation, that reciprocal obligation, as it could be actually a critical issue on how families, organizations, and even nations work. So that is all for today. Thanks a lot for watching, and I hope you like it. Bye.